Hi, beautiful. I've missed you. It is Tuesday, and there is much to discuss. First of all, my hair looks great. Oh! To have a wife in your life that cuts your hair and makes you pretty. Yeah, take that, quarantine. Can we get some music going? 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 There it is. There's the music going. Couple of things to announce. First of all, what's happening today? We are going to do Historic Jank all day, okay? Historic Jank all day. I ain't gonna try to do no dumbass fucking standard at the end of a rotation. Are you kidding me? Why would I ever do that? What do I want to play rogues? Am I going to cast an Embercleave with a Gruul Spellbreaker again? No, not a chance. Get out of here with that nonsense. It's Jank start to finish. Wednesday, we're going to play Hitman 3. We had a lot of fun inadvertently punching people in Hitman. A real curse of being a streamer is that you play such a wide variety of games that some games have the punch button as the bottom button, some of them have the punch button as the left, some of them have the punch button as the right, some of them have the dodge as the right button, some of them have the dodge as the left trigger, some of them have dodge as the right trigger, and your hand muscle memory is in a state of constant confusion. It is as though the English language changed what verbs and nouns even mean every few weeks. So, when we're playing Hitman and we mean to pick up some object and we accidentally punch someone, I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. That's going to be happening on Wednesday, my dude. Thursday, we're doing a short stream, because Thursday we're going back to short streams, but we're doing a little change. Instead of 4 to 7, we're doing 1 to 4. Because hilariously, this just never occurred to me, but I want to do a short stream, so why not do it at a time that's more convenient for the wonderful friends from Europe. So we're going to be doing some MTGA drafts. Friday, we're going to be playing Bloons TD6 purely because Savit said it was fun. Next week is Kaldheim week. We're going to play mostly Walking on Monday. But then it's going to be card review for Kaldheim on Tuesday. Do you want to know how the set's going to play out? Tune in on Tuesday for my 8+ hour broadcast stream where I analyze the correct number evaluation of every single card in Kaldheim. Then we're going to be playing the shit out of it Thursday and Friday. Wednesday is still a little up in the air. Occasionally there are those pre-release events that happen on Wednesday. I don't know if that is or isn't happening, but I'm going to just cross my little fingers for that. And then there's some even more exciting things. 2021 is the year of losing your train of thought. Fuck! Okay, 2021 is the year of excitement through planning. Excitement through planning and sheer force of will. So Eric and I have been looking at the next 4 months of shows. The next 4 months of shows. One of the big things coming up is Sacriel is going to both teach me and alongside play with me Escape from Tarkov. We're going to be doing a week of that. That's going to be really exciting. We're also having an empty mug. And this has been brought up a number of times. We're going to be doing Age of Empires 2 week coming up. It's a little unclear because I'm still waiting on some dates for some work that I'm pre-committed to, so I need to wait. I'd say, I'll agree, but tell me when your dates. We're going to be doing an Age of Empires 2 week coming up, and I have to figure out what my goals are going to be for that. I might just literally ask in the subreddit. That's going to be happening. And I'm also doing some other little week-long fun extravaganzas coming up. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited for all that good shit. But notably Escape from Tarkov, Age of Empires 2. Got a PS5, hopefully coming sometime in the next few months. Want to try out some Demon's Souls. But there's a lot of really great games coming out. In particular, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, the remake. One of my favorite games ever. The only game I've ever tried to speedrun. You'll love to see it. And of course, last but not least, I wanted to just give a brief note that upcoming is the next What the Deck. It will be on the first Monday of February. Giants versus Dragons. Go to our Discord, not just for all the specifics of how to submit, but also that is the location where you submit. Go to our Discord and look at the deck submission channels. Again, build us a deck themed around dragons or a deck themed around giants, of which there is many. All right. All right, so what jank are we doing today? Let's begin with that. So we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. Again, Historic Jank today, Hitman 3 tomorrow, Drafts on Thursday, Bloons on Friday, and next week is Kaldheim, and Call of the Sea on Monday. We got What the Deck on the first click. We also, in addition, have some upcoming Escape from Tarkov streams coming up with good old friend Sacriel. Let me do a quick little refresh on something real quick here. Quick little refresh. So what jank? What's our good jank that we're going to be exploring today? I'm kind of interested in let's see here. What is the name of that Mirror March? Okay, like this is a classic one. Create copies of stuff. That's pretty good. That's pretty all-starish. What else do we have that would be profoundly jankalicious? There's Scoot Swarms. We've already tried to do Scoot Swarms in the past. I want to get some variations. There's Thousand Year Storm. This is a kind of jankaroni in the pepperoni. What are some other things? Let's see here. Alright. Alright, Ghosty. This is it. What are some other ones? Rant, Mirror March, Ulamog, The Ceaseless Hunger. Ooh, yep, that's the one. Ulamog. Okay, oops. Ulamog. This is a good one to put in here. Alright, let's get a few of these in there. Let's go ahead and craft all of that. Mirror March. Alright, cool. Let's get in some of these. Or, oh my god. Oh, do I not have enough wild cards? Ah, well, that's fine. Save and exit. Yeah, it appears that I play some Magic, huh? Yes. Oh, Ulamog doesn't work well with this, though. It's exile when it's cast. Ah, yeah. I forgot. So it really can't be Ulamog, right? So we can't do that, but we can do Sunbirds. Sunbird's Invocation. Sunbird's Invocation, whenever you cast a spell, reveal the top X cards, where X is the converted mana cost. You may cast a spell with converted mana cost X or less. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Yeah, let me make sure I'm actually adjusting the correct thing here. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Ghost Stalker. I was adjusting completely the wrong thing every single time, in every single case. There we go. Everything's fine now. Sorry, Ghost Stalker. For any of you who don't know, Ghost Stalker sometimes gives me messages about various everythings that are going on. Whether it be with an issue with the timer or the sub-notifier in the top right. Audio syncs are a really common one. Things going wrong with the title. And sometimes what I do is I just edit the incorrect thing. Anything with Omniscience, that's very true. Sarkhan's Unsealing and cheap 7-drops. Yeah, what's... Oh, Sarkhan's Unsealing is a lovely one. Whenever you cast creature spell with a bunch of power, deals 4 damage to any target. Whenever you cast creature spell with power 7 or greater, deals 4 damage to each opponent. And each creature and planeswalker they control. There's a lot of really interesting... By the way, but I'm Stombo and SMR 904 gifting 5 subs on this fine day of Magic Jankaroo in the pepperoni. Thank you very much. I hope you're all having a good Tuesday. You know, there's something really wonderful about these two 6-drop cards. You know, where we just get a whole bunch of creatures. You know, we get a whole... And these get haste, right? These get haste. Okay. This is interesting. Whenever non-token creature enters the battlefield, flip a coin. When you cast a spell, reveal the top X cards. And then you may cast it with X or less without playing. Okay. What's that 4-mana red card that gives you like 7 mana? That's a great suggestion. That is not Iron Crag, but Iron Crag feat. So, I mean, it's already looking pretty clearly like a large red deck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, so I gotta be careful with how I'm doing this, because like this, this is like the shell that works with everything. What's the name of the other one? Mind Stone. All right, we just get some Mind Stones in there, and then we put in Solemn Simulacrums. I mean, like, this sort of jank makes itself. Mirror March, Sunbird's Invocation, right? Let's see here. We need some ones with some good ETB effects, right? Terror of the Peaks is certainly a legit one. Oh, yeah, no, Ghosty, I forgot to say, I was editing the wrong number. I was editing the wrong number the entire time. Rawcon, gifting 5 on this fine Tuesday. Thanks, Rawcon. Much appreciated the 5 gifty subaronis and the pepperonis. And let me say, Rawcon, if you have any jank suggestions, do let us know. So here's the thing. We need some pricey things in here, right? Dracoseth seems pretty good. Ooh, Godzilla. It's legendary, though. Is there any non-legendary, insanely good red card? Is there any insane, whenever it attacks, do insane stuff? Is there one of those? Marauders. I mean, we can do non-green Ingress Marauders. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent, deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. Actually do this. Non-collected. Insult to injury. Okay. Pit Lord Brute. Oh, Burning Sun's Avatar? It's not legendary. That's an interesting one. Oh, there's a lot of good 6 mana ones. Oh, I'm seeing some, ooh. This is a legend, though. As a battlefield, your life total becomes 15. At the beginning of your upkeep, for different damage to target creature and opponent controls, and that creature deals damage equal to its power to you. Oh, that's a fucking bizarre one. Combustible Gear Hulk? What's Combustible Gear Hulk? Oh, an ability. Target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. The player doesn't. You mill 3 cards, and Combustible Gear deals damage to that player, equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. Don't have enough wild cards to finish. Oh, all right. Hold on. Save and exit. That's really good. I mean, that seems like good, clean fun, doesn't it? Want to sprinkle in Big Chandra as a treat? We need to build around creatures because we have Mirror March. Oh, I love this vault. It's just so something. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to Bada. Bang. Bong. Okay. Combustible Gear Hulk. Is there anything else that's just, like, way too tight? I'm talking like some stupid ETB. Where's just a ridiculous enter the battlefield effect, huh? I mean, Dracoseth is one of my absolute favorite ones. Actually, what's demanding? Demanding Dragon enters battlefield. This 5-inch target opponent, unless that player sacrifices a creature. Ooh, shit! Wouldn't Terror the Peaks work with this? Oh, y'all are just fucking smart, huh? Terror of the Peaks. Seems like really good, doesn't it? And, alright, let's get these shitter mountains out of here. Let me just get the landies in here. This is all fine. This is all fine. I don't need lands that begin with terror, that's for sure. I really like this mountain a lot. I'm just gonna put in 24 placeholders. Let us think. You know, honestly, I think that we probably just want shocks. Oh, that's so good. That's so funny. These are probably bad. Because looking, it's not like we play something and then, like, good shit happens right away. I mean, like, Bone Crushers is just some good clean deck building. I mean, I kind of just want to do shocks, you know, just like something very, very basic, you know. No, fuck that. We're doing this and this. I know how to make the ladder weep. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want the Shatterskull Smashings. Welcome to the deck. I think I want every single thing that I have to enter in untapped. I think every single thing we want to enter untapped. Let me just briefly check our land smash deck for some inspiring. Probably just Radiant Fountains to start with. Ooh, that seems... Yeah, you know, it doesn't really matter. Ulamog's the picture for this. This is great. Mirror Bird. Alright, Mirror Bird Invocation. You go here. I'm most concerned about dying to aggro. And land is really subtle. Haphazard. I don't know about that one. It enters untapped. And in Standard, I like it. In Historic, it feels very... I feel like I need a lot of information to use that. Land is really, really, really subtle. Outside of some basic stuff, like, do I have enough land to cast my spells? This is the wrong deck. Damn, all my progress. I feel like, you know, I want a lot of games under my belt to really nail the land count, you know. Albatross Times says, Tuk Rumble Fort is a 0/3 with reach that gives all your creatures haste. Mirror March, if it creates duplicate tokens, those already get haste. So, most of what we're doing is ETBs that deal damage and do stuff when they enter, and all the bonuses that we create have haste anyway, so I think we're okay. However, Albatross of Time, I like where your mind is at, because that idea is fucking stupid, and that's the goal today, right? A 0/3 reach, give everything haste that even draft players pick last? Let's get 4 of those in here. Albatross Times says, hell yeah, brother, that's what I'm talking about. Tear of Envy says, when you get bored of this in a few hours, Torment of Hailfire. Remember how much you love Torment of Hailfire? Oh. 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 Yes. Oh my god. Thinking about Torment of Hailfire is just getting me. Oh my god. Torment of Hailfire, Peer into the Abyss. I don't even need a splash for second colors anymore, man. We're having our usual taco salad. So the ingredients for today's taco salad are chicken, black beans, lettuce, pico de gallo, little cheese, little sour cream. Oh, you want to ramp? I'll fucking out-ramp you, old team. Oh shit, yeah, everything's coming together now. So I need a land off the top, huh? Alright, that's fine. What'd you say after lettuce? Pico de gallo. Spartan says, ugh, black beans, the rest sound delicious. Black beans are one of my favorite foods, Spartan. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. My opponent's stuck at 3. I don't feel a threat. Let's play Sunbird's Invocation. Next turn. I think you know exactly what I'm going to be playing. Mirror March, yes. I mean, this comes down first. I think we just want the dragons. Eat shit. Yes! Uh-oh, did we win? Did we just... Is that the game? Look at this Teamer Uro dumb deck guy. Oh my god. I'll play this. Sunbird's Invocation to get, It's gotta be the Combustible Gearhulk, huh? First one comes down. So first we... Okay. Oh shit, look at this, we get some more. If Blazing, you mill 3 cards. Oh yeah, so we're actually gonna draw 1 billion. Alright, I think that perhaps I've misestimated here. I mean, we might just win. Oh shit, we have a lot of cards, don't we? Oh, look, we got a lot of Gearhulks. Look at this. Yeah, we definitely don't need any card draw. Alright, let's kill this guy. Alright. Alright, I mean, I guess I'll just shoot this one, you know. Smith 0. Send it to the grave. There's a substantial risk of decking ourselves, but I don't really fucking care. I think we can cut maybe 1 Gearhulk. It seems like we have some wiggle room there. Alright. You have broken the format! Let's not celebrate after I defeat a player who's running a land ramp deck who whiffed wet land like 2-3 times. Let me come over here real quick. Let me do this. Hit this accidentally closed my window with all my information, so I should want to pop it back open again. Perfect. Badoom. Alright, Great. Meal looks good to me. Nigga says, I won't spend my wild cards on this. I won't spend my wild cards on this. I won't spend my wild cards on this. I was mostly walking last night. Oh my god, it was unbelievably fantastic. Past the Sultai. That's pretty good. Thoughtseize! Fucking losers running garbage cards because they're bad at Magic the Gathering. It's okay. I'm not surprised. You know, I'm gonna pay the life. I'm gonna show them I don't give a damn. Ugh, excuse me. I had quite a lot to swallow there. Take that, you bastard. Dredge for Life says, someone gets the Twitch Prime this month. It's Day J. GG. Man, thanks for that. Any all wonderful human beings that have a free Twitch Prime, you know we Twitch streamers always love to shill for that. Spend Twitch Prime on a dime, so divine. Is that Cece? Hey, Cece, come here. You want to come on to my show? Tails ended it? Alright. Cece, come here. Come here, sweetheart. Hey, little clicking clacking princess. Hi. We stopped at the bed. Hi, baby. Come here, Cece. Come here. I'm gonna try to, like, actually peel my dog up here, man. Alright. Is this how we win? Past the Sultai, Thought seizes, and then eliminates to deal so much damage? Oh my god, are we doing it? Did our opponent Thought seize themselves to death? Oh, Cece. Alright, I mean, I don't give a shit about that. Cece, come here. Come here, little friend. Where's my tiny friend? She's getting pets. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, there's another human being in this room. What happened? How did that occur? I thought you were working this afternoon. She is, okay. I'm unmuted, by the way, in case it wasn't painfully obvious. So, here's the thing. I want to explain a little bit about what it's like to own this dog, this particular dog. So Cece, who is, by the way, the best girl. She's a very, very good girl. A lot of dogs, when they're happy, they go... A lot of dogs, when they're happy, they wag their little tails. And Cece does occasional happy pants, occasionally tail wags. More frequently than not, though, when you pet Cece, she makes snoring old drunk man asleep noises. She goes... It's... I mean, at first I was like, is the dog alright? Is everything going okay with dog? Oh, yeah. Oh, let's get some dragons. Some swagging dragons. I didn't even cast this shit. Ah, what a beating. So like we got a little Princess Seesaw here, giving her little scritches, and I just hear the fucking love it. It's amazing. All right, let's go ahead and I mean, you don't have to concede, but I certainly was in the advantageous position. Clickety clack. And this, I would like to note, is one of the reasons why you should Thought Seize carefully. I remember when Reed Duke was doing an analysis of his classic Jund Modern list. He talked about having 2 Thought Seizes and 4 Inquisitions of Kozilek. And one of the big things that Reed pointed to was concerns about losing too much health with too many thought seizes. TC Tugger says, I'm so glad to see Dana doing Historic. So much more fun to watch. It really is. Standard right now is garbage. We want, like, Mind Stones and stuff. Oh, perfect. I'm not waiting. Are you kidding me? Why'd you get a dog? Well, so initially Brett was just talking about how nice it would be to have a dog. And we both are believers in, you know, going to rescues and just taking care of little tiny, soft, furry, darling babies. Let's accelerate our mana, huh? And then we started to look at little doggy woggies together. And there's some real cuties. There are some real cuties. Oh my god, Prime Speaker Banana Far. Okay. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Okay. And then we went and we met CC, and we were gonna do a this adoption setup was like you can have like a month to just trial the dog, see if the dog, say, is happy in your apartment, gets along well with your family or your other pets or things like this. Oh shit, yeah. I must Hyrax you a question. I mean, look, these are cards that no one's ever heard or thought of before, so I'm gonna ignore them. Emil, for those of you that just love unicorns. I think I probably can't live another turn. I think I probably can't live another turn, and we gotta just make a bunch of Terrors of the Peak. Nice. So we're to Prime Speaker Vanifar. Let's get a land that we need. Yeah. I mean, so far it's working. So far it's working. And it's working well, I will say. What I kind of am hungry for, though, is I kind of want to, like, do something like this and put in some other mana ramping thing. Well, I know how to entertain a crowd. Let's keep 3 of these in here and put in 1 Iron Crag Feet, because that's very, very funny. No, what's the... Four mana, tap for 2 colorless. Hedron Archive. You see, this is the one that I was also thinking of a little bit, you know? I was thinking of this one like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's just run a single Hedron Archive. Now, if any of you are interested in learning good deck building, I want to let you know that this is very fucking stupid. Hedron Archive is a card that you run like 4 of. And I'm like, oh no, 2, it's like really good. I'm like really pleased with 2. kind of want like 2 mana, maybe one of those Guardian. One of those little Guardian guys. What is this, a rigging runner? Again, I do feel like I need more 2 mana things. I think treasure map is not it. I think treasure map is not it. Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead, everyone. Send it back. This is actually very good news for us. It's actually not the most damage. This is highly tight, in fact. 2 mana stuff interferes with Gear Hulk a bit. Does it, though? I feel like it synergizes. Because a lot of the time my opponent is going to want to let us draw 3. So if I have cheaper cards, it'll help encourage our opponent to suck a fat one. And then villain runs out of land, huh? Well, that's the better one. Yeah, I think treasure map is not it. I think that we are more of a ramp combo than we are some sort of weird control-y, make the game go on long kind of thing. So I think treasure map's got to get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying? So highly efficient. So what are our Guardian Idols? The name of them, huh? Who on earth would ever be calling me? Dude, what is going on? Oh! Why not put in the Nyx Lotus for mana buff? Because it actually kind of sucks for what we're trying to do. Imagine turn 4, I play a Nyx Lotus. I now have no ability to generate any mana at all with it. Because I don't have any creatures. I don't have any... Like, if I had lower drop things, so that when I played a Nyx Lotus, I could then tap it for, say, 3 or 4, that'd be nice. But this is not going to help us at all. So really, I think it's Guardian Idols are okay. I'm gonna try to do some really bold-ass shit. Something like this. No, I think that maybe just this is fine. I need... What's a good one of? Let's not think sweeper style yet. And here's the reason why. You do a sweeper to make the game go on longer and buy more time and sort of get over the hump to where you can get to do your good shit. What is my good shit? My good shit is multiple copies of Terror of the Peaks and Demanding Dragon coming out and forcing my opponent to destroy their whole board. We have a sweeper kind of built in. So one thing we could try to do is smash more sweeper dudes in. Or we could just get to our thing faster. You know what I mean? Dude, why not? I'm just gonna put in this fucking Chandra. She's like so sick. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. I think three Guardian Isles is fine. That's a good looking one. You know what I mean? That's a good looking one. Right? You don't want a ton of Chandras because she's a planeswalker that sticks to the battlefield, so you generally don't want 4 of them. I think I gotta toss this one back, you know what I'm saying? Nice. I'm fucking smart. Just see me toss that shit back? Like, lightning speed, like, didn't even think about it. Like, wasn't even that worried about it. Like, already knew what I needed to do about what was going to be coming to me. Do you see me doing this? Alright, this is quite pickleful. This is quite a pickle. But that's okay. We mulligan to 5. We might stay alive. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. White Chandra, over maybe a Mortal Sun. Eats metal. It does a number of things in a very key spot, which is the 4 mana spot. 4 mana is essential for us because we have a Guardian Idol. We have Mind Stones. So on turn 3, we will have 4 mana often. Hence, Solemn Simulacrum being a very nice card to transition into. And she does kind of a little bit of everything we're trying to do. She deals 4 damage, so she can come out and kill something. She generates mana, so she's a little bit rampy. This is in ways good, in ways terrible. Whoosh. Whoosh. I think we actually probably will just need Sweltering Suns straight up. And maybe no Bone Crushers, you know? Ugh. Oh wait, so this one dies. What about one of Phyrexian Tower? Seems like it would have some synergy with the Solemn. Yeah, maybe a one of seems very, very smart. Okay. Okay. I mean, this seems like the most reasonable quick change. I don't like Guardian Idol that much. We were able to do some of our combo-y pop-off things without it. Treasure Map felt a bit slow to me. Commissar says, this plat 4 aggro wall. Does it seem like we always have this issue, or am I having this confirmation bias? As you tend to get up higher and higher and higher, because like we played so little that we reset all the way back down to silver. And like silver and gold is a lot of people just having fun trying out a bunch of stuff. And then when you start to get to plat and diamond, you have a lot more people that are trying to work their way up and trying to try hard. Alright, well this looks so far so good, you know? I mean, I'll also note, we have another full set of options in terms of trying some colorless land. All this shit's fine. Damn. So, I mean, like, I think that generally, if you just say, I'm in a bracket of players that are trying harder to win, you're going to have more strong decks. And aggro decks happen to be strong decks. In best of one, people skew towards aggro. Oh, great. Custard Nuts is happy to resub to a gentleman with a great attitude and personality. Fuck you, Custard Nuts. I'm teasing. I just think that's fun to recreationally be a douche. If you believe that I'm a nice person. I don't know what the threat is. Well, I absolutely want to draw a card to get Sunbird's Invocation down. Holy shit, I didn't get there. I did not take a trip to get their city. It did not happen. See, this is a lesson I feel like I learned sort of early in my 20s, which is that, I mean, if you've watched this content for a long period of time, I do not think it is a stretch to say that I'm a pretty sweet person. I like being gentle and nice and de-escalating and diffusing tension. I like things to feel nice and happy and try to talk about feelings about being nice and happy and being generous to people even when they're being a little bit prickish. This is at least what I aspire to. And when I was younger, a lot of my close friends held me in a similar regard, which is therefore what made it funny to me. Okay, I'm seeing some problems with the deck. I'm seeing what the deck is presenting to me. I had this issue where with people I didn't know that well, I would say really dick things, because in my mind it was funny because I'm a nice dude. But people didn't know that. So I try to smartly have a balance of that now, because the truth is, I do tend to think and behave in a pretty tender manner. Fucking Linden. So I'm going to accept 3 because it seems like the Bone Crusher is holding back the Torrent, and I want to be able to get a Sunbird's down, you know. Oh, yeah. And I think, depending upon what happens on this following turn, I may, in fact, not do a damn thing. Just play another fucking Sunbird Invocation! Oh, it would be amazing. But anyways. Alright, well. Alright, fuckfaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Healing, 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 healing. Alright, let's minimize the damage and go all in. You have gained life. What a dick. So my opponent's going to be dealing 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage. 12. 12 damage. So I think I just have to do this first, and we're just going to hit the Sweltering Suns. I think that's the smartest play here. Uh-oh. Well, this doesn't do it, does it? I feel like my opponent is going to take the damage. Damn. Oh! No, that doesn't do it. Oh, shit. No, no, no. Okay, because these are 1/1s. Fuck. Okay. We now have some simple changes we can make. Terror into terror. You unfortunately can't get terror into terror, I don't think. Because it has to be less than the cost. If I cast a 6, I can get a 7. If I cast a 7, I can get a 5. Excuse me, if I cast a 7, I can get a 6. If I cast a 6, I can get a 5. Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh, and I also did mean to make an edit to this, because here's the thing. What did we say we had room for? We had room to add in more anti-aggro tools. Labyrinth. Oops, what the fuck? Labyrinth. I anagrammed it. Nice. This deck's even better than I thought. Okay. Ike Hawkman. Slickest hawk there ever were. Let's get the Radiant Fountain down. Alright, so my opponent is the colorless ramp, huh? What am I eating, Sean? Taco salad, or burrito salad, however you want to label your salads. Alright, we need another Lando Calrissian. Easy Zelts is just coming in. That is an opening hand. I am sticking around to watch. Damn right it is. We don't do this shit half speed. Yeah, here, take this one. Aldrich Harris's thing, Ironcrag Feet might be the rank they're looking for. It could be. Could be. We got quite a ways to go with the construction of this deck. Ironcrag Feet, the dragon that just gets huger over time. Is this one not activated yet? Okay. Yes. What kind of fucking asshole plays that fucking card? What? Why can I not play this? Because this thing is doing this shit here, huh? Maybe what I actually secretly want is a Braids. Yeah, maybe instead of the Sweltering Suns, what I want is the Abrades, huh? Always forget about the Karn doing that shit. We are, like, supremely fucked here. The hit indie darling, a Braid. I really gotta replay Braid, man. That's... I'm not willing to make a change on it yet. I'm not willing to make a change on it yet. I'm not willing to make a change on it yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet. You know, I do like Sweltering Suns way more than I like Birth of Exiling shit, whatever the name of the... It's like, I'm very angry about gods. Ah, yeah, Membrane. A warm reminder that we stick to a politics-free chat. At least while we're live. At least while we're live doing the show. Our Discord, we have a few channels related to politics and political type thingo dingos, if you're interested in participating with the community. Birth of Exile, is it ever gonna get your card? Yeah. Yeah, I know, I just don't remember these names very well. Ooh, a Scavenging Uwoos. Well, it looks like we're gonna have a warm, hearty win in which we just play some of the most basic cards that you can play in Magic the Gathering. Sweepers is red, removal is red. All sorts of things to make the man dead. only say warm reminder because, you know, I think it is very important to participate in politics and be politically active and stuff like that. I think it's a completely normal and reasonable thing to come to a social location such as the chat of a Twitch channel that you watch a lot and go, hey, I have some questions, you know, here's some thoughts I have. What do you guys think? You know, I think that's perfectly normal. I would just caveat that with, I love this word. I love this. This is so great. This is so amazing. I heard someone use this word that like captured something so well. The person talked about discipline. In the context of political discussions, political engagement, or even facing stressful issues, facing things like interpersonal issues that are being rather tricky pickles. I'm going to go ahead and shoot her, because I would like to play this on turn 3. I see no reason not to. But the idea is that it's very easy to burn yourself out in various ways, and to do a very simple, explicit one, fitness, right? Or diet. If I just keep running, if I try to run 20 miles in a day to burn all those damn calories, what I'm going to do is, if I go from nothing to 20 miles a day, I will literally sabotage my future goals in order to do that sort of stuff. So it's important to have discipline and focus about where and when you exercise and where and when you rest. And it's similar to where and when you... this is fine. We're going to go ahead and accept the beatdown, because Conclave Mentor is a bit of a pain. And we're planning on smashing this shit down. And so, you know, in that vein, we try to keep just when we're live. Just when we're live, at least. Man, this person loves counters. Well, I try to keep things about games and entertainment and all sorts of other things that many of you focus on doing to get away from a lot of the stressful shit. So.
Oh, yep, you're flammable.
Die. Wow, it really turns out that if we don't draw our Sunbird's Invocation or our Mirror Marches, our deck just plays so much more better. So much more better. It plays highly more better. More better. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add the mana. We're going to go ahead and we're going to Swelter. I don't care that I'm killing my own. I don't give a dang. T-Sucker says, do you have any interest in trying chess on stream? Yeah. I actually think that I might not do that as like a long thing, but I might spend, say, a Thursday where I do a shorter stream, like a 3-hour stream, just playing some Blitz. Making my good old chess.com account. It was delicious. There's the question from Remembrance. It's going to ask, are there any card games that are fun to play and good for beginners? Well, I mean, watch my bias. 2 of the card games I've streamed the most, I highly recommend. Hearthstone has an unbelievable new player experience. Oh my god, maybe the best new player experience I've ever seen in a game fucking ever. Now, I played it as someone who had played card games, who then stepped into Hearthstone, went through all the playing versus computers to unlock all the basic cards. Entropy TV says, how do you compare to your brother Tasteless in chess? Nick is better along all axes than I am in all regards because he is the older brother and I am the younger. Second game, Magic actually has... I've done the tutorial, which seemed quite nice. I don't have as much experience playing the new player experience of this, but it's pretty generous about just throwing a shitload of cards in your direction because they release a shitload of cards. And, I mean, with regards to Magic, man, just get it and just fuck around. Excuse me, I drooled. Just fuck around. Like, just try it. Like, don't try to do anything good. Don't try to net deck. Don't worry if you feel self-conscious that what you're doing is bad or wrong. The way to get better at a game like Magic the Gathering, or any card game for that matter, is just to make a ton of mistakes and have fun messing around. Jantax1337 says, do you call Nick Hyung? Of course, man. I go, hello, literal Hyung. And what's younger brother? Is it Dongseng? What's younger brother Korean? What is it? How do you say this? Is that right? I don't know. I don't know, I have no clue. Alright, this was a good addition. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, I actually heard this in the context of coding. I love this. The best thing that you can possibly do in coding is to make a lot of mistakes. It's not about avoiding making mistakes and learning how to do things properly before you take any steps, yada yada. Excuse me, yada 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 yada. Instead, it's just go make those mistakes. Walk on my mistake. I'm cutting a Gear Hulk and adding a mountain. 30 rabbits in a trench coat. Gifted 5 subs. Happy Tuesday to you and happy 2021 all around. Bob Ross method of learning. I love when people just encourage you to just make mistakes and try stuff out and it'll be fine. This is so good that it's sacrifice. Finlay says, Adam Savage made an interesting comparison between expert and a beginner. The expert still makes the same number of mistakes, but can spot and address them before they become a problem. Ah, yeah. I love that. I think it's fantastic. And I think Adam Savage is straight brilly. There's one in there. There's one in there. There's a trap. I think the fellow is straight brilly. Yeah, but terror of the peaks. Garrick's. Oh! Do I want to do this before or after? I think I want to do it before. I'm not 100% on this. Swooshy wooshy. Yeah, this was good. This was a good ad. Good ad. I'll admit it. It was good. This one. Take action. You got it. reason I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to do it before or after is I'm still hungry to get more Landos. But I figured that if this thing wants to swing in, I'm happy to exchange like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I can get a 9th, that would be really terrific. And this is just better. I really want to fucking play Mirror March, though. God. Oh. Oh. Shoot this one. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He doesn't have to sacrifice the creature. Alright, you know, we're making mistakes, but that's fine. It's what makes the game interesting. Dum da 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 da. Bo1 Generals is coward. Oh, Flea Sniper says, as someone who did exactly that, I can confirm that making lots of mistakes when coding helped me learn a lot. I used to teach my students in my robotics club to just mess around with whatever came to their mind back when I was a mentor. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Stop hitting yourself, Sean. Stop hitting yourself, Sean. Mind Stone. Alright, well, looks like the cat's out of the bag now, huh? I have a sensation that we're going to die. Maybe we needed to keep back the Mirror March and just play duplicate demanding the wagons. Let's gamble, man. Nice. That's a good one. Oh, come on. Fuck, man. Oh, come on. I should have, I guess, traded him away. Alright. Shit, man. Ah, come on. Fuck. Alright, these Gear Hulks are just not as fantastic as I would have presumed. And I'm just gonna try to fill out this middle here. I think this is fine to do. It's pretty close, because I mean I do only have 24 Landos. Let me actually do what my gut is telling me is correct to do and just put it in 25th land. Jan Rolderman says, consider Glorybringer. Haste, deal 4 to a creature. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe we replace the demanding dragons with Glorybringers. Yeah, no, that actually just sounds terrific. It's so good that MTG Volos is like, day 9, get the hell out of this game. Let's give that a shot. Let's give that a shot, right? Mirror Bird. Yeah, because this doesn't necessarily kill the creature. But if we... Glorybringer. Do I not own a single one? Glorybringer. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's a non-dragon. And how many wild cards do I have? Alright, well, let's... Oh, God. Oh. Save and exit. Okay. Very good. Let's go to the store. Where's our Zendikar Rising packs? Packs of Zendikar Rising. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back to packs. How many do we have? We have 2 mythic rares. Let's go ahead and open 10. Very good. How many? We have 3 now. Okay, so I should get 5 Core 20 and 5 Amonkhet and go to store. Let's go to packs. Let's go to Amonkhet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's go to M20, 21, there. This is really good interface design. 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 The UI flow kills me. Yeah, no, I mean, Magic the Gathering as a game, I love. Well, I mean, one of my favorite games of all time. One of just the greatest games ever made. Craft all, please. Finish. Terrific. And look at that. I even still have more Mythic Rares left over. Yeah, I mean, it's one of my favorite games of all time. The game is fantastic. Magic the Gathering Arena as a product, I feel like, has atrophied substantially. There's a lot of things that were missing at the start that I am still very, very, very surprised is not there. Like, there were stability issues, and those got overcame. There were some weird bugs with audio. Those got overcame. And I'm like, all right, cool. They're focusing on the stability before adding on different projects. But, the biggest thing that just blows my mind about Magic the Gathering Arena is that there is no observer mode. There's no observer mode. By the way, I don't want to bone crush this because you can sack this and then you lose the entire video game. I can't believe that there's no observer mode in Magic the Gathering Arena because if you invest a few $100,000 in the engineering time it takes to get replays all working and stable and grandy. How do I want to do this? This and this, probably. If you invest a bunch of stuff in that, you will make up for it insanely much in the ease of running tournaments for your own esports, in the free content creation that you get from people like me. I mean, hell, how great would it be if I said, you give me your most amazing games? And then you went, okay. And then you just did. Like, replays are not just needed for super hardcore competitive games. They're content. Very well. It appears that I have lost. I view observer modes and replay modes as social tools, not as esports tools. Like, if you said, we created a game and you can't play it with your friends, we'll just randomly matchmake you with 3 other people in our 4v4 game. Everyone would be like, let me play with my friends. I want to be able to, like, hang out and play with my friends and shit. Replays and observer tools are mostly used in content creation and social situations, like sharing with a friend. Like, how many of you did this? How many of you, when StarCraft 2 came out, would play on the ladder, have an insane game, and send the replay to a friend to watch? I increasingly feel like these bone crushers need to be at braids. Now, one thing I'm not going to tell you is that this shit... Oh, you little... You... Alright. It's so correct for me to do. There's Motorius. I feel like Blizzard has always been good about observer clients and replays. I mean, I know that in the last few years there's been just a lot of dumb faux pas that Blizzard has done. Certainly, like, absolutely. However, I mean, Blizzard's the best, man. Like, all the years leading up to that, they would release games, like, with amazing mod tools. Where the fuck did my... You know, somehow I thought I had a sweeper in my hand. I don't know how that happened. Alright, well, whatever. Fuck this guy. Wildcard says, it's also insane to me that there's no way to see an opponent's deck list after a match. How many times I got blown up by some strategy that I never thought of and wanted to know how to build that deck, but I didn't understand how many copies of card XYZ. Yeah, like, how amazing would that be to try something out? Oh, let's go huge, dude. Like, Artifact had that. There was a button that you could hit to just buy someone's deck after the game. Now, here's the thing that is absolutely true. Engineering takes time. You don't get shit for free. So I go 5, 6, 7. So I would go down to 3. I'm doing it, man. I don't give a shit. It takes time. So if, for instance, I'm just gonna make up some garbage timeline that maybe makes no sense at all, but is totally fine for the sake of communicating. Like if this game was like, hey, we're adding a special tournament mode. Hey, we're adding on replays. Now we're adding on an observer client so you can watch games live. Now we're adding on a way to see and share deck lists more easily. Now we're adding on yada 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 more stuff. And let's state the most important thing. I could have literally missed a bunch of this shit and I'm a dumbass, right? That could absolutely be true. What we don't want is the 4-mana Tamiyo Planeswalker. Oh, actually, that's just Captain Badness right there. That's some fucking terrible stuff. I think Villain has gone infinite. Third Money says, I read many articles by Riot Games on tech debt for their LoL client, which has a myriad of problems that accumulate over the years. Maybe MTGA is also in that boat. Yeah, I mean, working with technology is really hard. And obviously, I have a very clear built-in bias. Obviously, I am a broadcaster. And so, therefore, it's obvious to me how much insane value you get out of replays and observers for their esports and content creation and social scene and all this stuff. For what it's worth, I did make the mistake this game. I'm the one that messed up because I, for whatever reason, thought that I had a Sweltering Suns in my hand, and I did not. I'm just going to concede because I want to put the Abrasive. Thanks, Carbon Michael says, I think this Day 9 guy is just so great. You're so great. My little princess is being such a good princess today. Okay. No. I mean, there's a reason why this is like the popular card in Historic. Braids. Yeah, and so, I don't know. I think that there's a number of things that feel absent. And again, maybe I'm just being a complete and total dumbass, but fuck, it would be so amazing. I could literally do something Fun Day Monday style for Magic. I could literally do a comedy show reviewing people's games. And it's incredible. It's incroyable. Because here's the thing about Fun Day Monday. Fun Day Monday, for any of you who don't know, was A show I did many, many years ago. Uh-oh. I guess get this down early. Looks like we're up against some sort of Demir control list. So the idea of Fun Day Monday is I'm going to assign to you a challenge. Like, you may not take an expansion until you have begun building a carrier. And then you submit to me a replay of you having an awesome game where that happened. Or your first expansion must be your opponent's natural. Yes, that's exactly how I wanted it to tap. I'm the king. And so there would just be these amazing games where you just see wild, insane, crazy, nonsense, ridiculous kind of strategies. So you can imagine, like, for what the... So, you just get these amazing games, but people would often lose 15 games in a row horribly, and their 16th would be a dream game. And they'd send me that. Oh, yeah. Zeus and nukes. Yeah, so it was you had to nuke your opponent like every 5 minutes, and before you sent the nuke, you had to say a Dr. Seuss-like rhyme. And so one person said, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, nuke fish. And then would nuke people. I mean, it was amazing. It was just amazing, amazing content. And it only works because of replays. And there have been times when I've said, hey guys, submit to me jank decks, and we spend an hour and a half losing, have one good game, which means that people watching spend an hour and a half having a boring, bad, terrible, no good broadcast experience only to see a win that was okay. Play in a free-for-all where you must eliminate your opponents in alphabetical order. And then you get multiple people all trying to kill the dude with the letter A in his name. Oh, fuck. It was so good, man. It was so good. Oh, Corwin, what a pleasure to see you. Corwin. Ah. Alright, I'm just going to try to burn my opponent out of counter spells. He's so great. Gear Dust says, you could do this with OBS recorded MTGA games, but that's obviously unwieldy. Yeah. I mean, in a very literal sense, anything that any person could want to do with regards to... Okay, it looks like our villain is low on land. Anything that you could want to do, you can probably make some kludgy solution that effectively does it. Right? You could almost certainly do that. I'm just saying. Oh, please give me Sunbird's Invocation, please. Alright, that'll do. Oh, I'm actually... Dude, Corwin, I'm gonna text you. I'm texting you right now.
I won't hide from the world any longer. Reverse.
Alright, so... Oh, shit. Alright, well... Nice. Corwin, I went to text you and instead my email was open, so I read an email. Alright, let me try this. I'm gonna text you. Here it comes. Holy shit, it's coming.
Keep up the pace.
Alright, I texted you hi. That was really fun. It's really great. Alright, we got the Mirror March back. Tiago in real life, number 87, is doomed! Alright, he learned. Exile that costs 3 or less. This costs 4. It is a good day for you to die. Okay, there we go. Excellent. V-Ball 6'8" says, chat, when is Dana and I plan on doing this call time rundown? Tuesday. In 1 week from today at 1 p.m. 1 p.m., 1 p.m. Die. Get him out of here. Teferi, not so scary. Now, it sucks that I don't have the Landos, but I really need to kill that Teferi, you know what I mean? On spoilers done now? Indeed. Indeed!
That didn't go according to plan.
Yes, cycling. Yes. Does this deck have Crawling Barrens? It does not yet. It does not yet. I don't even think we really need that many. Yes, please! Oh my god, awesome. Oh my god, fucking so totally sick. Does Mystic Dispute is pay 2 or is it pay 3? Okay, that's fine. The bird is the word. Achilles Guy says, hello, Sir Day 9. How goes the games today? The games today are going highly tight. August says, when did you start playing Dota 2 before starting your collab with Purge? August 2020. August of 2016. What the fuck? I started playing in 2020, but began the series with Purge in 2017. It was a little bit out of order, and I understand the weirdness that you might perceive in this situation, but that's what I did. So how does this work? Creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Okay.
I have just the trick for this.
This does interact with my shit. So 2016, I started to play Dota, and then 2017, I hosted my one and only Dota event, the International 6, or the International 7. B. Kyle says, 2 of Barrens in any mono deck. Rogus thinks it's one of the best cards in standard, especially mono decks. It absolutely is, and this is something that we talked about at the start of this, that we... Oh, fuck yeah. We talked about this when we first made this deck, that what we were first going to do was put in a bunch of mountains and 4 Shatterskull Smashings, and then start slowly peeling away mountains and replacing them with various colorless cards. Because absolutely Crawling Barrens is a super all-star. So is Labyrinth of Scophos, so is Radiant Fountain, so is Blast Zone. There's a lot of really, 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 really good ones. But... Ooh, yeah. We want to try to pick the right ones, and I think that Crawling Barrens is a very high on the list candidate, but that doesn't change the fact that... Oh, shit, yeah. it doesn't change the fact that it might not be necessary.
Train harder.
It's very good, but it's not strictly necessary. All right, let's just win with a Sunbird's Invocation against a control deck. This is the one problem with an Abrade in a Sunbird's Invocation deck. I do think Abrade is just a very, very good card right now, especially against the Paradox Engine, the Mono Brown decks, Grafdigger's Cage. It's very, very good against lots of things, and it just deals 3 damage. It's a very good removal spell. But it is nice that the... Oh, shit, yes. Oh! It does have a little bit of a pickly aspect to it. Oh! Oh! Show me what I got. Do you want to take a bunch of damage? Alright, 6 to the face. Bam. Mirror March. Forceful G says, Dear Sean, on that same chain of events, can I start playing SC2 today and host WCS in SC2 in 2022? You sure can. You just have to have a 10-year Dota career behind you. AJF892 says, Dan, does the bot let you know when your deck was entered correctly? And AFJ, you did submit a deck for specifically what the deck, is that correct?
I know what must be done.
Yeah, I think that resolves. Because the bot should populate your thing there, and if not, you can ask one of the mods in the Discord, and they'll help you out.
You know what?
One of our mods, such as Ghost Stalker's literally right there helping out. Look at this. Baffling End is an enchantment, right? And then Glass Cascade is an artifact. Okay. Ooh, that's the right one to get. Oh, let's do this. Let's just end the game here, huh? Can I Glorybringer into Glorybringer and just clean this up? Let's Mirror March out a bunch of Glorybringers, shall we? You got it. Stroke away. Ooh. I'm Glorybringing. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels so nice. You know what? I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna attack you. Oh, you know, you love to see it.
How long do you want to wait for?
How long do you want to wait for? Why not exert them? Because exert says, when you do, it deals 4 damage to target non-dragon creature an opponent controls, and there's no non-dragon creatures my opponent controls.
Mind and body should move in unison, like wind and wave.
Like wind and wave.
Keep an open mind.
Exert the tokens, though? You know, here's the thing. You say why not, I say why. I don't need reasons not to do things. I need reasons to do things. Oh my god. How much land can we get? Oh! Okay, that's fine. Let's get one out. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Gleek Dawn Guy says, hello friends, I'm so excited and happy today. Dude, tell me about it. Tell me about that excitement and that happiness.
Before action.
Come on, Mirror March, why are you such a fuck? Oh shit, that's actually superlatively not good for us, isn't it, huh? Oh, you know, in a way, that's actually highly tight. Phew. And like this. And what will we get out today, huh? You know, I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to kill it. Of course. Look at the circus of value.
I won't forget our time.
Fart Wizard says, hey Sean, GME or BB? Well, I want to let you know, every single subscription that comes into here, the only thing that I will ever invest in is shorting the third most popular cryptocurrency. That's all I do. I am the enemy of Eastern European graphics card purchasers everywhere. No, not my Litecoin. That's what I invest in. Because even when I lose money, at least I still feel self-righteous. I don't do any investing, man. I have a 401k that's pinned to an index fund, man. It's really, really boring, bland investment, man. I'm a fucking nit. That's actually good. All right. I don't exactly know how this works, but pretty sure on the stack this costs 6. I'm right. This is the right choice. This is the right choice. I almost didn't make this choice.
Hey, over here.
Hey, over here. Hey, over here.
Today's my lucky day.
Oh shit, I lost a Mirror March. I'm not attacking with the Simulacrum, man. This dude's gonna make a token. I mean, technically, he could scribe, but that's fine. Sunbird 2 feels like pretty fun, but by this I actually feel like is both better and more greedy, in case any of you have any concerns. You know, when it comes to like my personal money, I'm like a super nit. When it comes to like my professional behavior, I'm much more. Well, I guess the right word is I'm substantially less risk averse. As an example, happily spent money creating the Gauntlet, our interactive death dungeon. I happily did that. Ooh. But if I were thinking, ooh. But yeah, no, if it's like, Sean, will you buy pants or not? I'm like, well, why the fuck would I buy pants? I'm not going to be seeing anybody anytime soon. Why would I ever want pants? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? No. It's like $100 that I could just keep, man.
My hair is on fire? I know.
Show me what I got.
How it was meant to happen.
This will be easy.
Excellent. Yeah, no, I'll pay that shit. Should have played this first. I'll keep the one that's alive.
I knew you needed my help. Yup, you're going down.
Sweatpants that don't cost nearly $100. No, I'm talking about like a pair of nice jeans. I have a pair of like garbage sweatpants that I can wear, and I can like eat stuff with hot sauce and let it like drip onto my pants, and I'm like, fuck, whatever, this is sweatpants. I've absolutely been, done, and am that person. Also, just so you know, I'm a large person. So, large person clothes are actually sold at a premium.
It's over when I say it's over.
It's over when I say it's over. I mean, I feel like I have cards in here that, like, help me out. Like, I feel like I do, but maybe I don't. I'm afraid I don't know any of the pants about that you're talking. 1 Teferi, 2 Teferi, 3 Teferi, 4. I've killed 3 Teferis, but he has one more.
I'm known.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't like spending money once I have the money. Like, I really have not spent almost any money on myself since the pandemic started.
You need to slow down.
You what? Oh my god, we're gonna punish Tiago. I don't think so, Tiago. Get the hell out of here. I think once again I don't need this many radiant fountains. Well, I guess here's the way that we win. We just get a Terror of the Peaks, cast it, it lands, and then we just flip 50 coins when we get there. Yeah, I mean, I've spent like no money on myself, but like business-wise, I'd happily do riskier, more ambitious, potentially low EV plays, because frankly, if you gave me $10 million and just said you do whatever the fuck you want with this, I would make little dumb dirtly projects. Okay. I'm gonna concede this one because I want to do some sidebar. Alright, once again, we're gonna go look at Frank Karsten Mana. I want to just make sure that I have this right. How many colored mana sources do you need for a 1cc? You need 18 in a 60-card deck, and I think that we are brushing right up against that. Commissar says, if it's not private, do you know offhand the most expensive purchase the business has made? Well, I mean, it depends on what you mean by purchase. It's not like we own a tractor or some shit. 14, 18, yeah, no, I did have it right. So let's see here. Crawling Barrens. I think this is better than the Scophos by far. You couldn't get the Blast Zone to 4 there? Do we have a Blast Zone now? I don't think we had a Blast Zone. I mean, technically the most expensive thing we've purchased is this computer. Table, lights, all the thing for the setup. Okay. Day 9 branded tractor. That's so cool. Blast Zone was in hand. Was your top deck on the concede turn? Oh, yeah. I guess it was. Yeah, no, it wouldn't have done anything. I mean, we just died to a bunch of fucking sharks, you know. Sharks are 0, so I mean they're uninteractable from the Blast Zone. Alright, we have the look and feel of a dead person. That's fine. When bearings went in, 2. We have. It's actually a very, very good outcome for us. This will help us stay alive a little bit. Blast Zone next turn wipes their board state. How? Oh, you're talking about this game. Oh! Well, see, we need to do a little bit of spring cleaning foist. Actually, this is... That's actually what I was going to do second, but this, you're right, this is just way better to do first, because if you sack the Selfless Savior to keep the All Side of Life's bounty alive, it still kills all of those permanents there. So this really ruins the tempo. And I have another Blast Zone in turn, man. I am sick, thick, solid, and tight. I make myself feel alright. So I think that what I do is I play this and nuke the board. Again. This is so funny. I think this is right. Because then now when this comes down and one thing comes back to the battlefield. Oh shit, no, because then he does Selfless Save. Well, no, I guess we wind up in the exact same spot again. Alright, so that is a bit shit, isn't it? We've sort of anti-tempoed ourselves, haven't we? So we'll do this, because we will be able to Combustible Gear Hulk next turn. It's that damn Luris. That's it. We're still okay. Oh, do we have little scritches, Cece? Hi. Hey, do you want some pats? You want to come here? You taking a nap? Oh, come here. You're really tired, aren't you? Oh, good girl. Here. Sleep, my perfect little sausage. Alright, let's get some of that healing going. First strike. I really want to bring my dog on air. She's very big, though. She's a big girl. She started off as she had like kind of a bony, ribby barrel chest. And we've been just packing her full of good old dog food. The vet last week said that Cece looked amazing. 10 to the dome. And was so impressed at Cece's progress. So impressed. Do you want to come here? No, she's like, fuck off, Dad. I'm like, I don't want to. I just love you so much. So I think we cannot win from this position. We can maybe get like a Terror of the Peaks to buy a little bit of time. You know, I think that it was cool with the blast zones, but I think we maybe shot ourselves in the foot and need to be even more greedy. Prognosis is improving. Like, she still has a chronic kidney disease, which is inoperable, which totally sucks, but everything else is getting much better, which is great, because it means her last year or so will be high quality of life. God, the old Bone Eyes. Good old Bone Eyes. I love calling this dog old Bone Eyes. Oh, yep. She gotta go on a walk with old Bone Eyes. No ramp. Wow, this hand was dealt just to punish me for tossing back the other one, huh? Ah, yes. But yeah, coming all the way back to what I go long on was GameStop was one of the options. What was the other one? It was GameStop and... There's another one you mentioned. By the way, I think the Gear Hulks absolutely suck. Blackberry? Ho, 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 ho. Talk about home run after home run. I cannot think of more businesses that I have less faith in than GameStop and Blackberry. I mean, what, like... I cannot believe you are even saying those words to me, Sean Plott the Human. Like, oh my god. Like, here's the thing. There's one thing that I consistently find weird, not just about the stock market, but about some business folk in general. Let's take, for instance, virtual reality gaming. I think I'm gonna have to hit him with the sweepies. This is good. This gets a lot of devotion off the board. Oh, wow, that's just the perfect draw. Like VR games. Please die. Sincerely, Dana. Virtual reality games don't make that much money, right? They don't make that much money because there's not a lot of people that own virtual reality stuff. There's just not that many.
My pride grows stronger.
Greed is what we are all about here, man. Absolutely 100% what we're all about.
Friendship is the best.
Oh, is that lethal? Shit. Damn it. Okay, let me first thank Arrow. Arrow SW says, hello, sir, day 9, and gifts 5 subs, man. Thank you, Arrow SW, and happy Tuesday to you. Ooh-woo, ooh-woo, ooh-woo. Like, let me paint a picture for you here, okay? There are not a lot of people that own VR headsets, and therefore, if I were to make a game in VR, there is a ceiling to how many people will ever be able to buy this game. Now, if it is a huge market like mobile, where everyone has a phone, it doesn't guarantee that my phone game will make any money. In fact, phone games don't really make that much money at all. In fact, some of them that even have like $1 billion in revenue spend $990 million annually just getting new users. So they have a tiny margin that is still worse than a grocery store. But anyways, you have this cap to how many people will buy your game in VR because there's just not that many people that use VR. Therefore, if I wanted to make a VR game, I would have to expect not that much money. However, a smart business person might go, well, wait a minute. VR has a sense of immersion that no traditional game console can achieve with a flat 2D screen. I think in the future, VR is going to be where it's at. I think people are going to even have game nights in VR, and maybe there's going to be really amazing ways that we can like manipulate your brain waves to where if you're touching a thing in the VR space, it feels like you're actually touching it in real life, right? Oh, and when that happens, I mean, sky's the limit. People are going to be doing crazy shit in VR. They're going to beat the shit out of each other in VR and take off their VR. So, oh, so cool, I died. Oh. People are going to do insane shit. So, you know what? Even though this VR game can only make $1 million a year, and that's the cap of the market, I value the developers of this at $20 million. Because I think they're experts at this thing that's going to be big. And so on and so on and so on and so on. I think everyone sort of intuitively understands what I have just said. So why the fuck would I belabor the point? Well, what I just said is like still not that far removed from like the base product, you know? But you keep getting this thing that starts getting further and further and further and further removed, you know, where you get something like, okay, GameStop is a store that only sells physical video games, and almost all video games are going digital, so that's just like guaranteed to go down in the same way that Blockbuster fucking went like fucking straight into the ground. So definitely this business isn't going to succeed, but maybe if some other people think that maybe it's not that other people think that GameStop stock is going to go up, that its business performance is going to go up. They're not betting on it maybe going up. They're betting on the fact that other people are betting on the fact that other people think that it might go up. So you just get this like layers and layers and layers and layers of abstraction that wind up having such little meaning with respect to the core product. And that's the thing that as a human being I'm interested in, the core product. This is the stream. I am trying to make this experience good for you. I try to do things like sleep, eat healthy during the week, so that way I can maintain focus, and I have a selection of topics I have kicking around in my head prepared for when I'm on the show to try to be able to be entertaining and share stories and this sort of thing. Right? This is a very deliberate thing where I'm trying to make this thing good. And it's so weird, this sort of like business type of person that does not actually care if necessarily the thing that they make will ever be good. They're trying to participate as like a weird transactional middleman that's just trying to estimate what people's expectations are to like cash in a little bit. And an example is something like a lot of people are concerned that esports teams have inflated valuations because of things like, you know, the Overwatch League asked for $20 million for a spot or $30 million or whatever the alleged reporting is. And esports teams don't really make that much money. But hey, what if I got an esports team and I assembled it together with a few million, got a little bit of popularity, and went to some other sucker and got him to pay way more money than I'm worth because he thinks that maybe esports is going to become huge. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing that I find weird. That's the thing I find weird. And this is why I have a huge respect for anyone that's doing, like, first-class good shit. I mean, this is why people talk about Apple and Steve Jobs. Or as our president would say, Steve Apple. I only get to make that joke for one more day. Like, Steve Jobs just went, we need to make good products. That's the thing that fucking matters. And this is kind of one thing that I love about games, right? This is one thing I love about games. In games, if you spend a bunch of money trying to market and promote and all this stuff, gamers will take one whiff of your game and goes, oh, it smells like garbage. And I love that. I think that's so pure. That is both so pure and it is highly tight. I'm going to put a Hedron archive in here. I actually think that the Gear Hulk was a little pricey. Bringing it down a little bit, bringing it down a little bit, bringing it down a little bit. Onrun says, I mean, you can still rig it a bit, though. Cyberpunk still sold really well, right? Here's how I would describe it. I'm trying to think about the broad arc of things, less an individual game, because it's absolutely true. If you hype the shit out of a game and really control the hype about the game and it comes out and it does not live up to the hype, sometimes there is like a little bit of gap where, oh, if I had known, I wouldn't have bought it, but I bought it, so maybe I'll wait a little bit. However, if we think long term, if you are CD Projekt Red, I'm certainly going to hesitate like fucking crazy the next time they say any of their products is coming out. I also have no idea how much Cyberpunk actually wound up suffering financially from this. Especially when you think about what the... Okay, well, let me organize this argument. First of all, thinking over the course of 5 games, if you really sour your reputation, it can directly negatively affect the income of the next thing. Great example, Diablo Immortal fell really, really flat at BlizzCon, and I will absolutely not be buying it, not due to any sort of, like, vengeance or spite, but just due to, like, it doesn't seem like what I want. I'll wait and see if it gets good, right? Whereas Blizzard in 2014, I was like, oh, I'm going to pre-order Overwatch. I don't play first-person shooters, but I'm going to do that because it's Blizzard. So that's one argument. Second argument is... There's bands of success based upon, and this is very important, the amount of investment that you put into the thing. If you... Oh, shit. Do I need a Grafdigger's cage? Ugh. Alright, well, this is actually pretty good. I can just do this. If, for instance, you spend development and marketing... I'm going to say 300 million as just a random number to throw out there. Because marketing's a lot. Huge expensive games are a lot. So I'll just smash these numbers before your face. Okay? If you spend 300 million, if you make 600 million, that's really good. You ain't going to get me to say that's bad. Certainly. But you really only get 2 more shots. You know what? Sweltering Suns off the top. No problem. Well, there's our Hedron archive. Shit. Maybe we might want 4 Sweltering Suns and 1 less Hedron archive. Oh, if I could just get a Sweltering Suns would be so good. Ugh. I'm gonna do some more tweaks. This still seems weird. I still think I need some more underbelly to this. So the thing is that, like, there's a good amount of games, and again, I'm gonna use 300 million as a catch-all number. This in many cases will be way high, and in a smaller set of cases low. But I'm just imagining a really expensive game, right? There's games out there that spent 300 million and made 250 million. Like, if you do amazingly, but still less than the investment, you know what you get? One more try. So a lot of times, I mean, well, I should just point to historically, from like 2000 to 2015, there were a lot of game studios that would make a hit. I was like, oh, that's amazing. They'd make a hit. Oh, it's incredible. They'd make a game that wasn't quite a hit, and they would shut down. This doesn't seem like it's going to help me very much. These clearly are highly excellent. So I can cycle this, and this deals direct damage. I think this is completely standard. And so, I mean, you saw this with, say, what was the name of the studio that did Bioshock? And Bioshock Infinite comes out, and it goes out. What? It's not an Irrational? Was it Irrational Games? It's really, really challenging. It's really, really challenging to make money with games. And so it's very easy, I think, to look at something like a Cyberpunk and to say something like... It's very easy to look at something like Cyberpunk and go, well, I heard it sold really well. A lot of people played it. There's a ton of concurrence on Steam. Therefore, it must have been wildly profitable. It could very well have been. Could very well have been that they instead are actually in quite a pickle financially as a result of what happened, because Cyberpunk was being developed for a long time. And let me see something. Bioshock. I feel like it was Irrational. What's the name of it? Bioshock video. Yeah, Irrational Games. Irrational Games, Irrational Games, Irrational Games. That's right. Looper Call! What a pleasure to see you. Happy 63 months. This feels like I haven't been here in forever. Glad to finally catch a stream. Wait, hey, is Gowerly still here? Hey, Gowerly, you dropped a sub message-eroni that I missed, and I wanted to know what it is you said. Alright, so we're against Orzhov Auras, which does feel pickly. Gowerly, whenever Gowerly shares what, a sub message, Gowerly always, without fail, always without fail, shares some really awesome mathematical statistics. Battleborn says, anyone here who bought Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda? I didn't. I did not. Because the Andromeda reviews were bad? And the Anthem reviews were... Oh, and I saw Anthem, and that thing looked... Oh, wait, shit, I need to do a braid. Holy shit. Okay, get me out of this game. I'm literally just not paying attention. I'm literally not paying attention. I messed up. Yeah, sorry, I'm like really engaged in this discussion because I find it like utterly fascinating. And people are asking if I lost weight. No, but I did trim my hair, and my hair grows out really fast, and on the top grows a mix of slowly and not at all. Alright, you know, even though we just hit a loss streak, Garrelly says 65 is the lowest integer that becomes square if its reverse is either added or subtracted from it. So if you add 56 to 65, oh, or if you subtract, oh, wow. Stay tuned for more math facts. Damn, that's some mathematical. Ball Brotherhood eagerly awaits you. 2021 is the year where I get that hair transplant. I'm gonna transplant the fuck out of my hair. Are you kidding me? Are you joking me, baby? Oh my god. I'm getting that hair transplant. My name is Sean Plump. I'm gonna get a hair transplant. It's gonna be so good. Oh shit. Do I get physical cards? I have way too many, AJF. In fact, my bookmark for my book is an Ardenvale Tactician. What is this? Create some creature tokens. Alright, let's just... I mean, I think I have to, right? When is the next time you're doing 30-day projects? End of February. Man doesn't spend money on pants, but is going to get hair transplants. Oh, you fucking got it, baby. You are picking up what I'm putting down. Indeed. The chance of there being a Muxus in the hand is virtually 100%. Obviously, I cannot do something as foolish as run out my own Grafdigger's Cage because Sunbird's Invocation gets shut down by that. All right, well let's just get creature, shall we? Please. HG Rose, how are you? Haven't gotten to be around in far too long. It's true. It's true. I'm doing all right. I really need to kind of like vaguely win immediately here by drawing one of my 8 Jin cards, and there it is. All right, so how many Terror of the Peaks can we get here? I'm not doing very well, HG Rose. Please. No. Oh, shit. Fuck, man, come on. Oh, man. Villain got lucky and I didn't. What are the odds? Tolerate Studio says, isn't there a glitch with Mirror March that it doesn't work unless you have 2 or more out? That would surprise me, because I think we've already hit it today. This is good enough. We don't have any check lands. Oh my god, yes, this is what we're running the Abrades for. This is one of these decks that runs Aetherworks Marvel, which is an artifact that lets you do shit for free. So you know what I do? I shoot her. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Damn, that is... Oh, this is so over... What? This card is like... Why was this printed? But yeah, man, I'm gonna fix this hairline. I'm gonna lose weight. By the time 2022 rolls around, whew, I'm going to be alarmingly attractive. They're gonna sing songs about me on Twitch. Sean Plot is really hot. It's gonna be the kind of shit, man. It's gonna be the same in the memory. Day 9, oh my god! Day 9! Oh! My bones are shivering. Just don't go full Elon Musk. I absolutely will, Jofu. I'm gonna go full Elon like crazy. He went insane and became the richest man in the world, and I learned the wrong lesson, Jofu. Tolerate Studio says, why do you think we hang out with you? For content? No, I know it's because of my hairline. I just don't understand how he looks like that, but he's just so confident. He's just so comfortable in his own skin. I really admire that in an ugly man. Alright, let's take the action. Whirler Virtuoso. Whirler. Who's this energy person? Energy bears. You know it. I mean, this is an extraordinary risk, but we're doing it. Milvessa says I just gave up on my hairline and shaved everything off. Problem solved once and for all. No, I'm going to get hair transplants. And I'm going to ask every person to pull my hair. Romantic and otherwise. Here it comes. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 damage. Lewd. Indeed. Indeed. Who's the PogChamp today? Who is it? Oh my god, it's a raptor! It's a very surrealist PogChamp. Alright. Alright, everyone. We need to get quite lucky. Alright, let's get a lot of flips. I mean, if we can get, like, a couple of them, it's good. It's spawning way over that way. Oh, it's just one? Alright, well... Yeah, because they'll just spend two, yeah. Fuck out of here, man. We're dead. You know, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Doesn't it proc twice, though? Doesn't, unfortunately. Alright. Well, we have not actually had an excellent, highly tight win in quite some time. And about that, I feel terrible. I think part of me wants to go more psychotically ramp heavy. This is an alternative solution to, like, say, running these abrades. Because if I'm running, like, a lot of ramper bampers, and I'm running, like, much fewer braids, we have much more consistency when we're trying to take a trip to get their city. Yeah, because, for instance, like, look at this right now. If this abrade were a ramp card, I would have been able to play it and then Sweltering Suns on 3, which now I can't. I mean, I'm going to cycle this, probably. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling. This is what my sensitivities are indicating. I think in a number of ways, Chandra's like a better Hedron archive. I think I'm going to replace all of my abrades with Guardian Idols, which I don't think is an exceptional card. But yeah, I'm going to fucking do it. Torch just says, do you think they were trying to do energy as a way to get away from the land system? No, I just think that they were trying to create an alternative resource, because resource management is very, 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 very fun. You know, I am doing this. I don't really want to do this, but I'm trying to set myself up to do some juice. Rose is, does anyone know a good place to start learning coding? Rose doesn't know, and it's something that interests me. In truth, I would just do one of two things. I would follow along with any old tutorial that's hella basic. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Or I would pick a topic that is of interest to you. Such as, like, making a game. Just target creature, huh? And then I would, again, follow along with a tutorial that's profoundly basic. I suppose I should have gone Chandra plus Mirror March, huh? Whatever. Did we do it? I like the Scarab Gods. And the gods in general.
I know. Yup. You're going down.
Okay. For the sweat. Oh my god, we did it! Oh, fuck yes! Oh yeah, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. We had a good day. Today was a good one. This was, fuck this one, this lady, this one. Let's shoot our own one. Yeah, let's give a shit. This one again, this one. Oh yeah. All right. Bam. Oh yeah, it's like when you put too many quarters into the Coke machine. You get so much Coca-Cola. Oh man, that was highly tight. All right, let's say to ourselves that abrading to gradually build board advantage is totally fucking boring. Let's replace all of our abrades with something much spicier, which is the Guardian Idol, or if you're from New York, the LaGuardian Idol. Kyle, I don't necessarily think we need 3 or 4 of the Hedron Archive. We have what's her face? Chandra. Chandra's a better Hedron Archive. All right. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Lord says, "Hey, John, I want to say because of you and Spellslingers, I got into Magic now. I have 4 modern decks and I use them to play every week. So thank you, man. Hell effing yeah." For any of you who've never seen this deck, we're about to lose. We're very close to just losing right away. I meant to play this one. You've not seen this deck? That's okay. Not many have. This is Neostorm. Here's where the Abrade would be. But my opponent wouldn't screw themselves over like that. Yep, that's Neo Storm. In case you thought we were gonna live. Doomhammer says, man, is anyone else watching Dream League? DPC. Secret vs. Mudgolems just had a 73-minute game and it was totally insane. Wait, who won? Who won? How the hell does that work? Let me explain the combo. There is a card where you sack a creature and you look in the deck for a creature that costs one more than the one you sacked. So you look for a creature that when it comes out, copies another spell. So you just kind of do this, and then you go copy, 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 copy. To get every single one of those out, including some creatures that come out as clones of other creatures. And then there you go. Gamers is waiting on game 3, but the coordinator is down. Herpsy dipsies. But who won the 73-minuter? Who won the Ermagerd 73-minuter? I would assume Secret, because that's like how they do. Can I get a one-time? Ooh, Verena Xerix. Thanks for being. Thank you for the past year being a nice relief in the sometimes dark. Oh, fuck. Not you, the situation in my deck. Thanks for being a nice relief in the sometimes dark days, Sean. Written correctly, right? Oh, yeah, you got it. Love when people spell my name correctly. Alright. We're having some interaction issues. We're having some interaction issues, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm S-E-A-N, Sean. That's me. We started off winning, and then we just did a shitload of losing, and it just stinks. Hey. Let's play the Red Landos first. Okay. We've had some pop-offs, but what we're trying to do is trying to get to over 50% probability of pop-off. Oh. Do whatever you want. We're going to be cycling this, almost certainly. Wolvie Games, thank you for the 54-month anniversary and for using. Ooh. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And for using the emotes for me, Sean and Lee. How you doing? Hi, Cease. We just napping? Okay. She's being a great little sentry. We have a Shadow Spear here, so this is probably some sort of creature-based deck, so, you know, hopefully this buys us a little bit of time. Okay, so, I mean, I'll do this, and I will. Play this out. Crawling Barrens might indeed be our savior here. Ooh, Balgoran says, what was the funniest bug you ever coded yourself? Ooh, this is an interesting question. Oh, man. I had some good ones with my machine learning project that I'm trying to remember. Which is arguably not a bug. arguably is. I don't know. What is it? Whoa! Ah! What is a good bug? God, all my bugs are quite boring. All my bugs are boring. Other guy says, the only good bug is a dead bug. Excuse me, bugs that can think? I can't believe I'm hearing this. Screw this, man. I'm just gonna go spend the summer in Zagama Beach. Yeah, I don't remember any of them. Okay. Chaos has to have creatures here at some point, huh? Playing the good stuff. Oh, there's Seesaw. She's off. She's thrilled because Mom's done with work. Oh, dang, Zagama Beach. I do need to learn more. What? Into the Royal? Alright, it resolves. Rossmus, is it possible villain just has Shadow Spear to mess with Hexproof and Indestructible? I mean, yeah, maybe. No. Looks like it is to equip onto this and to do some of the goods. Who is our happy dog? Oh! I can't think of any specific bugs that are very interesting. I can think of categories of bugs that are interesting, you know, like, not deallocating memory. I'm leaving something open for 20 minutes and being unable to move the mouse because there was not enough memory.
The best thing about zombies is their adoring obedience.
What if you know John Conway's Game of Life? You guys know John Conway's Game of Life? Just look up John Conway's Game of Life. I don't even care if you spell it wrong. It'll all show up fine. I had a homework assignment. Yeah, no, he did die this year. No, that was weirdly, that one hit me a bit because John Conway's just done a whole bunch of really interesting, amazing stuff with respect to mathematics. But I wrote a program as part of an assignment. What in the... What? Who is Chaos? So, the way that John Conway's Game of Life works is you have a grid, and within each cell... Yeah, I guess I'll just do the same shit again and again. In each cell, you have... it's either filled in or not. And each step, you go like step in time, step in time, step in time. Each time you step, a cell, either a cell that's filled in is alive and a cell that's not filled in is dead. Each step in time, there are rules for what makes a cell come to life or die. And it's about how many nearby adjacent cells there are. You know, kind of like if there's some nearby cells, it reproduces, so it stays alive. Or if there's a good amount of nearby cells, I'll stay alive. There's too many cells, that represents overcrowding. and I die off because of not enough resources. And if there's not enough nearby, it represents just not enough creatures to reproduce. So the homework assignment was... Oh, I know who I am.
We're doing things my way.
Gonna make me discard this, you butthead? Is that what you're gonna do? Is that what you're gonna do? You make me do it? Fine. I'll draw another Sunbird's Invocation like a boss. So the homework assignment was, you have a red and blue set of cellular automata. So you have the red and blue, and then you need to make them both properly operate in the same set of cells. And I couldn't get one to stop eating the other. I knew it. You knew it. We all knew it. This is the right one. The most number of marches possible. Yeah, I had a lot of... When I did C++ programming, I had a lot of memory allocation errors. I had a lot of things where I couldn't figure out the behavior that was going wrong, and I realized I was just grabbing an arbitrary register in memory and just reading that. So, and the funny thing is that, like, occasionally the program would work fine, and occasionally it wouldn't, so I was, like, looking at the wrong spot, and basically whatever I was grabbing from whatever register, sometimes it made things not crash, and sometimes it worked fine. How'd you fix the blue, eating the red? Slowly and painfully. Alright. Malok. Yeah, memory allocation. For those non-computer sciencey folk, the idea of memory allocation, you can think of the memory on your computer is kind of like sand on a beach. No! Don't touch it! You don't know where it's been! Kind of like sand on a beach. Like, if I allocate memory, it means I set up in my little area of the beach, and people know, oh, I don't want to go there because Sean already has his towel and his shit down. Right now, this does kind of suck. And you can imagine that, you know, when you're working with a program, you might want to store information like this number. How many land is there? That's stored in a register in memory. That has its own little place in the sand where someone has written, you know, 5 with their finger in the sand. Now, deallocating memory, what deallocating memory doesn't mean is it doesn't mean that I cover my sand up and reset it, take my towel, and leave the beach. What it means is that I just take my towel and leave the beach, and I leave the number 5 written there in the sand. We're not quite smashing faces as much as I want to be. I'm gonna try like 2 more games with this, but I feel like we're falling away from grace here. Things are not actually going well with this deck. So if you deallocate that memory on the beach where the 5 was written, if someone else says, ooh, I'm going to set up here, which basically means another program says, I'm going to use this as my own set of information. If you're not careful, you can sometimes just read whatever was last left there. AKA the 5 in the sand. Alright, we're almost there. Personally says, I don't know you did C++ was because of Unreal, or did you just decide to suffer on your own? I mean, I've been programming since I was like... maybe like 2nd or 3rd grade, like really young. So this is like pre-engines, when C and C++ were the real common languages. And then when I played Warcraft 2, you know, Blizzard had job postings around, you know, the Diablo 1 and Warcraft 2 and then StarCraft days. Or maybe it was written in PC Gamer. They had these things indicating that they wrote their shit in C++. I'm feeling close to death. I'm feeling close to death. And I don't like it. Well, I think Torment of Hail firing some people will be incredibly, incredibly pleasing. That's definitely going to be the next jank that we go for. And it sucks because this really started off excellently, did it not? Let's hope. There's a whiff. Ooh, yeah. You love to see that. We have a new plan, which is actually to cycle this to try to get another red source. Beautiful. Zapping the mucks. Because right now, probability of Guy Jardim having an additional Muxus is, you know, it's a little bit lower. It's not 0, but it's a little bit lower. And therefore, I want to be trying to get some of the goody goodness down. And I want to prevent as much damage as possible. So.
We're done here.
All right. I feel like our deck is close to being sweet. You know what I mean? Ooh, woo! Youch! Man, it's these damn goblin decks. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Well, I guess there's exactly a card I can draw, which is Sweltering Suns, for some of that Sweltering Funds. Alright. Just for the fun. Just for the sweat. Didn't do it. Okay. I'm not going to give up on this quite yet. I'm going to do one final changeroo. One final changeroo. Which is, we're not going to do this sort of in-betweener thing. We're going to try Storm's Wrath and just be substantially defensive-ier and more sweeper-ier than we ever thought possible. And there's some spots where this just doesn't do that much, but, you know, it's okay. I go first. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is now the arena run. We get 3 losses, we're out. Wouldn't Anger the Gods work as well here? Not as much as Sweltering Suns would, because we're in best of 1, and Sweltering Suns has cycle, and Anger of the Gods does not. Unless I am an idiot. Anger of the Gods. Theroth. Yeah, it doesn't have cycling. All right. what this is me taking two of my favorite jank cards, Mirror March and Sunbird's Invocation, plowing both of them into a deck, and then taking a trip to Get Their City. And look at this. There's nothing that's ever been more Get Their City-like than this. This is the Get Their City list. This is the hand. 6'7" I will say it like that every time. Alright. Alright, and once again we are at one of our most common junctures in deck building. Where we're in the middle of the game, we kept the 7-land hand, and on turn 4 we scream one time. Please give me a land one time. Just one time. Oh, this doesn't bode well for us, does it? I need the Simulacrum down. It's a wiggly man. It's a highly wiggly man. Oh, it feels so good to just lean back. It's excellent. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm gonna lose the Solemn Simulacrum. That's okay. Into the bin with you. Oh, Jesus. We don't kill this. That is damn near terrible. There's still braids in the deck? Nah, we got rid of that shit. Oh, Winoka Secret says, take my Bezos buck, day 9. You earned him. At the beginning of combat, exile, make a token that's like totally huge. 12/12 Fiend Artisan. Okay. Well, isn't this terrible? Alright, get me out of this game. No, this. Okay, so we lose 1. We lose 1. If we lose 3, we're done. We're out of there after 3. Alright. I'm gonna stop whistling and focus. Three in a row or 3 total? It's 3 total. Alright, opponent goes first. I'm going to mulligan for one of our 2-mana accelerants. Perfect. I don't need this. I want the lands, the sweeper, and the bird. Okay. Alright, so this is it. Alright. Is Iron Crag Feet still in there? I don't know if it ever was, Jedi Senji. Jedi Seiji. Alright, so it's against Demure. Demure deck. When is your call time review scheduled for? It will be on Tuesday. Tuesday. Gotta review cards on Tuesday. Alright. Well, we're in for a bland game. 3 losses and we're out. We've already had 1. It's 2 more remaining. What a prick. So many sharks. Alright, so it's time to begin thinking about our next deck, which is going to be Torment of Hailfire. Very, very, very awesome stuff. So it's going to need to be a black ramp Torment of Hailfire Ulamog deck. I think that's what says to me that fun's going to be happening. Kraken's Fisher Francis, it's always good to see you, my friend. Hope you and your family are doing awesome today. Much love from Miami. Ah. Party in the city, where the heat is on. One night on the beach till the break of dawn. Alright, well. We're going to cycle the Sweltering Suns. Colorless black does sound pretty good. But I kind of want to have the Torment of Hailfire finisher. So there's obviously counters there. Yeah, Cabal Stronghold seems really fun. Alright, this match was not bound to be fun. But there's two kinds of colorless black. There's a colorless deck that's trying to leverage being colorless with a little bit of black for removal. But there's the flip side, which is the more black-focused one.